Do you remember the classic TV series, Bewitched? The story about Samantha, a powerful witch who tries to live a normal suburban life with her human husband. The show aired from 1964 to 1972 and ran for 8 seasons, becoming one of the most beloved sitcoms of its time. But behind the cameras, the lives of the actors were often far more dramatic than anything that happened in the show. So let's take a look at what happened to the cast of Bewitched and where they are in 2026. 1. Elizabeth Montgomery. Elizabeth Montgomery played the iconic Samantha Stevens, the charming witch trying to live a normal life. When the show premiered in 1964, Elizabeth was 31 years old. Her famous nose twitch became one of the most recognizable gestures on television. Interestingly, it wasn't actually a nose movement. It was a slight movement of her upper lip combined with clever camera angles. Elizabeth Montgomery was married 4 times and had 3 children. She was also known for supporting LGBTQ rights at a time when it could damage a Hollywood career. Elizabeth Montgomery passed away in 1995 at the age of 62. 2. Dick York. Dick York played Samantha's husband, Darren Stevens, during the first 5 seasons. What most viewers didn't know was that York had suffered a severe back injury while filming a movie years earlier. Because of this, he lived with constant pain and eventually became dependent on strong pain medication. In 1969, he collapsed on set and had to leave the show. Later in life, he recovered from addiction and founded a charity organization helping homeless people. Dick York died in 1992 at the age of 63. 3. Dick Sargent. After Dick York left, actor Dick Sargent took over the role of Darren. At first, many viewers struggled to accept the replacement. However, Sargent continued the role professionally for the final 3 seasons. For many years, he kept an important part of his life secret. In 1991, he publicly came out as gay, something that could have ended his career earlier in Hollywood. Dick Sargent passed away in 1994 at the age of 64. 4. Agnes Moorehead. Agnes Moorehead played Samantha's powerful and dramatic mother, Endora. When Bewitched began, she was already 63 years old and had been nominated for 4 Academy Awards. She was considered one of the most respected actresses in Hollywood. Although she reportedly didn't take the sitcom very seriously at first, she delivered one of the most memorable performances in the show. Agnes Moorehead died in 1974 at the age of 73. 5. Marion Lorne. Marion Lorne played the sweet but forgetful Aunt Clara. Many viewers assumed she was in her late 60s. In reality, she was already over 80 years old when the show started. She passed away in 1968 at about 84 years old. Later, she was awarded an Emmy Award posthumously, meaning after her death. 6. David White. David White played Darren's boss, Larry Tate. He brought a lot of humor to the series as the energetic advertising executive. However, his real life was marked by tragedy. In 1988, his son died in the Pan Am Flight 103 bombing over Lockerbie, Scotland. The loss deeply affected him. David White passed away in 1990 at the age of 74. 7. Erin Murphy. Many viewers believed that Tabitha Stevens was played by one little girl, but in reality, the role was shared by twin sisters, Erin and Diane Murphy. They alternated filming to follow child labor laws. Erin Murphy later worked in television and became active in autism awareness organizations. In 2026, she is 61 years old and still attends fan events celebrating the show. 8. Alice Ghostley. Alice Ghostley joined the show later as Esmeralda, the nervous witch whose spells often went wrong. Before appearing on Bewitched, she was already a successful Broadway actress and a Tony Award winner. Later, she gained even more popularity on the series Designing Women. Alice Ghostley died in 2007 at the age of 84. 9. Kasey Rogers. Kasey Rogers played Louise Tate, Larry's wife. After the show ended, she reinvented herself as a writer and author, publishing several books, including one about Bewitched. Kasey Rogers passed away in 2006 at the age of 80. 10. Alice Pearce. Alice Pearce played Gladys Kravitz, the suspicious neighbor who constantly tried to expose Samantha's magic. What few people knew was that she had been diagnosed with terminal cancer during filming. Despite this, she continued working and performing in the series. Alice Pearce died in 1966, at the age of 48. Bewitched was more than just a sitcom. It became part of television history and left a lasting impression on millions of viewers. And behind the magic and comedy were real lives filled with success, struggles, and unforgettable stories. Did you ever watch Bewitched? Which character was your favorite?